How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more not MTG, Elder Scrolls Morrowind. Start part 25. Oh god. Trapped between cliff racers. We have a bit of a decision to make. Do we go the extra mile, or do we extend our time in Morrowind a bit? We'll make our way to Dagoth, and then we'll start planning our DLC plans. So I don't know if I'm going to go all the way through the DLC. That might be a bit too much of an ask. But, we'll see how far we get. For now... No, this might be our last Morrowind episode for a while. Because we will have completed the game at this point. There's still a lot of stuff to do in Morrowind. And to be fair, 25 hours is not a lot of time in the game. South. Okay. We have a follower. Hopefully these bridges will wrap around. So I might play the next game in the series and do the main quest of it. And then we can return to the character we want to do specific quest lines. I am really avoiding Dagoth. But you can't stop me forever. Eventually I'm gonna get in. Yep, here we are. So this is it. Citadel of Dagoth. Ouch. I'm gonna mark. And I'm gonna go get some prep stuff done. So that's his side of the story. If we give him Wraithguard, the end is basically assured. So the one I want to go to is the our Alchemist. Our Alchemist actually has a lot of things I need. Or at least some things that will help me in the fight. I've never met a Telvanni tower that you can jump your way into, but I bet this is probably the closest we could get to one. No need. We still have to go another level up anyways. That guard is being watched. It's a little scary. Don't worry, we will send in House Telvanni to make sure you're safe. Hey, Ranos. You do know me. Which is Divine Boon. And we'll take a couple of those just in case they're necessary. Stark Creed, that could be helpful. I definitely want those. these could be good too. And then we have this tipsy combine. Could be useful, but not really what I'm looking for. Gas bubble, okay. That's a lot of money, Ranos. Will you just buy anything off me? I don't think you will. I don't really want to pay 9K. Well, we got our potions. So are you a merchant too? In Bodrigrosa. You are. And you sell everything. Okay. It's gonna be time to murder you at some point, but I guess I can give you 9K. Hello. Hey. How's it going? Demon Longbow, Telvanni Dusk Adept Helm. I don't think that's going to happen. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to kill you and take what I want from you. I'm partial to Imperial interest, if I'm being honest. Oi! Well, aren't you a big one? It's time to pull out some Kagranak's tools. So the hammer is actually pretty good. Well, you died, bud. Better luck next time. Oh, I came openly. How you doing, bud? The main antagonist stands before us. It had begun here, and it will end here. Have you any parting words? Would you prefer to skip the speeches and get to our business? You are the challenger here, after all. So to you goes the courtesy of the first blow. parting words? Now that you have come to me, there can be but one result. Many times I have considered offering you to share a place with you. I have considered offering to accept your oath of service, and you might try to buy my trust by giving me Raceguard, Kinning, and Thunder. I thought we might once again be friends, comrades, brothers in arms. But I have won this place of power by right of conquest, and by right of daring enterprise. I will not risk it to cunning and deceit. I offer you no deals. You are my enemy, and I cannot trust you. Even if you are not my enemy, I cannot let you live. It will be decided here. I believe I will prevail, but I cannot be sure. I am vain enough that, should I fail, I would wish to be remembered in my own words. So if you have any final questions, you may ask them now. I have final questions I would ask of you, if you would answer me. First off, my question is, are you really Nerevar Reborn? So for this you can say, by the grace of the gods, I am Nerevar Reborn, I'm a loyal servant of the Empire, I'm a self-willed hero, and I make my own fate. I know no more than you. So our character, he's been through a lot. He's the leader of House Telvanni, but he is not very religious. He's spoken to Obsura, so I guess he does know he's the Nerevar. That is bitter. The gods and their fates are cruel. I once served you faithfully, Lord Nerevar, and you repaid me with death. I hope this time it is you who pays for your facelessness. My second question. If you win, what do you plan to do with the power of the heart? Will you make yourself a god? Establish a thearchy? This is not theocracy, this is a thearchy. Or will you complete Aquila and dispute control of Tamriel with the Septums? Or will you share the heart with your followers, as I have, and breed a new race of divine immortals? So our plan will destroy the heart. So we're not going to make ourselves a god, we're not going to complete Aquila, we're not going to share the heart. Well, perhaps there are many surprises in store for me yet, or perhaps you have obscured your plans on principle, or perhaps you are an instinctive bluffer. No matter. My final question. If I had offered to let you join me, would you have surrendered Raceguard, Thunder, and Kinning to me to seal your oath? No, I wouldn't surrender the tools. Like, we might have joined him, but we would never have given up Thunder, Kinning, and Raceguard. An interesting response. You might have been willing to join me, but never to surrender the tools. Very interesting. I'm glad I didn't try to bargain with you. And now, if you have any questions, ask them. Otherwise, you are the challenger. I await your first blow. Ask questions. What is your plan for the heart? I will continue to draw divine power from the heart and distribute it among my kin and followers. I will continue to broadcast divine power upon the Blight Wind so that it may touch each soul on Vardenfell, and then more broadly across the waters to the rest of Morrowind and Tamriel. In time, every mortal in Tamriel shall feel the liberating contact with the divine. What are your plans for the Sixth House? The Sixth House will serve as the elite cadre of our movement. As cultists evolve through various stages of enlightenment, they will become as suits their abilities, either holy warriors or priests. Their duty is to prepare themselves for service. Their joy in liberation is to enter ever more deeply into the profound enlightenment of the divine dream world. What are your plans for the Dunmer? I will free the Dunmer from imperial yoke and cast down the false gods of the temple. I will lead them out of their ancient superstitions and gift them with intimate knowledge of the divine. Then perhaps when Morrowind is once again restored to its ancient glories, it will be time to consider whereabout the Dunmer should cultivate their ambitions of empire. How do you justify your crimes? If by crimes you mean the inevitable suffering and destruction caused by war, then I accept the burden of leadership. The Sixth House cannot be restored without war. Enlightenment cannot grow without the risk of upsetting the tradition-bound and the complacent herd. The mongrel armies of the Empire cannot be expelled from Morrowind without bloodshed, and as I have charity and compassion, I grieve, but the mission is just and noble. What happened to the Dwemer? I have no idea what happened to the Dwemer. I have been denied an opportunity to study Wraithguard, and I am not sure how much of Kagranak's lore was invested in his tools, and how much in his own sorcery and mastery. I have long studied Kagranak, and I have come to admire his wisdom and craft. Someday, after the campaigns of the Sixth House are secure, I hope to have time to dedicate to this mystery. Why are you building a Kulakan? Kulakan will serve three purposes. First, it will be the champion of my armies, liberating the first Vardenfell, then Morrowind, then perhaps the rest of Tamriel. Second, it will serve as a sower and cultivator of the divine substance derived from the heart. And three, it will serve as the prominent banner and symbol of our cause, to defy the Empire, to liberate the mortals from ancient superstitions, and glorify our crusade against the gods. Well, that's all the questions we can ask, so I am finished talking. Defend yourself. Very well. If you are impatient to begin, go ahead. You are the challenger. And he attacks us first. What a good man. And so the first iteration of Dagoth has been defeated. You can go home safe in the knowledge that we're the good guys. Make sure to pick up your blood ring before you go, or heart ring. And now the real challenge comes. I know you're a god. Oh, this is just broken. So as you can see, his health doesn't go down. And there's a reason for that. You can wail on him for a long time, and he will not go down. Go get him, boys. Oh, God. Send some Daedra to go fight him. See if they can weaken his divine status. You should be able to take them all on, honestly. Ouch. Do we have any other tricks we can play against him? Not really, is the thing. I'm stuck for some reason. As you can see, our strongest spell does nothing to him. Gonna need some healing. So once, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you over encumbered me. But our boy is mortal now. And we are well beyond mortal. And he doesn't have anything on him. So I need to remove the fist. Or I need to actually wear the fist. Oh god! I died. So a lingering effect killed me there, even after we defeated him on our first try. So we'll go back in. This time we'll cut to the chase. I'm gonna have you killed before. I'm gonna have you killed before before you're done talking. So let's take a divine boon. Let's switch to our default weapon. Because we are spearmen after all. And now we need to switch to our glove. The proper glove. Our Kulikon is in bad shape now. As you can see, it's falling apart. Which is why we need to get out of this cave. So there's a walkway that you can walk down to get to the heart. If you walk down this way, you'll have to fight Dagoth all the way down, which is why we just jumped off the edge. A lot safer. When you get up here, that door will be locked. It generally is locked. We need to activate the crank to make it open. Wait, there we go. We squeezed through it the last second. And when we go this way, something very special is going to happen. Oh god! No! Well. So what's happened here is Kinning and Sunder will kill you if you're not wearing Race Guard while you have them equipped. We accidentally fumbled our hotkeys for the weapon quick select, so let's see if we can. If you'll notice, we have 4 weapons in our inventory. So when we quick select, we have a 50% chance of getting either Kinning or Sunder. And that means when we quick select to a weapon, we have a 50% chance of dying. So let's see if I can figure out the console commands to fix this. Ramos, I need your potion. Ramos. I'm dead, Ramos. Alright, let's try a different route. Set health 188. What happened? No, okay, so we're just gonna have to start over, basically. I thought I could console my way out of that, but, no. No, we gotta go kill Dagoff for a third time. And let's just get there the quick way. Oh, crap. This time I guess I will not be able to face him with my potions. Instead, we're gonna have to fight him without any support items. It's gonna be a little harder. But honestly, probably not that much. Whew. It's really not interested in being defeated, isn't it? Oh, don't even need levitate. We are just getting demolished out here. god, this is death. Well, we survived. Coming for you, Dagother. So we just kill him this time, right? We just kill him. He has caused us enough grief. I say. There we go. Don't know when I fat fingered through. Got another dead member of House Dagon. Hey there, buddy. Race guard must stay on. I don't have the Telvanni chalice on me, so we'll just have to alleviate weight. Adios, friend. You kind of deserved it. Yeah, he's dead. He should be anyways. The last time Neverine did this, he heroically killed Dagother. This time, he just let him fall into a lava pit. I mean, sure, it'll take him longer than, like, a Nord to die in a lava pit, because he's Dunmer, and, you know, he's got, like, a 50% resistance, or I think it's 75% resistance in this game to lava, to fire damage. But he'll definitely die, eventually. And now we save. Hey, Azura, what's up? But I need to figure out how to operate OBS a little bit better. Because if I knew how to operate OBS a little bit better, I wouldn't have the situation where hotkeys that I'm unaware of are causing Morrowind to switch screens. So she's offering us this ring right here, which we can't take until she's gone. Come on, go away. Ring of Azura. Eye of Night 20 points and restore fatigue 3 points on self. Really nice. So we've done it. We've saved Morrowind. We even have some time to kill. I'm gonna need to levitate out of this hole, or the story of the Neverine ends in Red Mountain. He saves the day, but nobody ever sees him again, because he walked into a lava trap. Do you have a dispel on you? No. Do I know the spell dispel? I do not. Any of my effects have dispel. What do you do? Blood Rain. Hey! Hey! Oh, God. Adios. Hey, you guys have a shrine, right? Love of God, tell me you have a shrine. What is this interior design? Oh, this is the walls. We're in the walls. Which means the walls of Imperial forts are kind of weak, I guess. There it is. I need my attributes restored. And I also need to take off everything. Even Kinning, so I don't die. To actually make this effective. And then we can put everything back on. So our magic resist, our helmet, race guard, our robe, our portal amulet. We will travel there. This. Can have up to 2 rings equipped, so I guess we'll have Azura's ring equipped. Necromancer's amulet. And I'm gonna set Kinning and Sunder down in here, just because they have such a high probability of killing me. Like, that effect doesn't go away. It's there. And it's dangerous. And honestly, Race Guard, you can go down here too. Race Guard is really nice, so it has shield 10 points, reflect 20%, blight resist 20%, which blight doesn't exist anymore, so we don't have to worry about that. Shock, fire, frost, magicka, poison. That's actually kind of nice. But Fists of Randolph are just better, because we need more carry capacity. We're not like a warrior that has a bunch of room to carry things around with them. Now we gotta conserve space. I'm also gonna start putting down some of these unique artifacts that we got during our quest, because they're powerful and they're nice, but I don't need them all the time. Moon and Star, you're getting replaced too. The Ring of Azura is just better. Ring of the Wind, you can go, well, actually, I kind of like the Ring of the Wind. Our Ring of the Hoarder is garbage, so we can get rid of that. Which one are you? We have equity. We need to keep that. That is So very valuable. Kaisa's ring can go away though. Kaisa's glove can go away. Ring of equity. The blood ring can go away. We need that one. There we go. And we are free from the burden of prophecy. Basically means we can do whatever we want. There is something I want to do, which will be for, well, not here. This one. Wow, that's a cool lantern. So we went to this city because the city we actually want to teleport to has no Telvanni consulate, so we can't teleport there. Excuse me, but Sarah, you're the Neverine, the big hero. I don't really know how to talk to somebody important like you. Well, you still hate me, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Do we have any booze on us? We kind of need booze for where we're going. There's a trade house in the area. Hey, you got alcohol? Yeah, I know, I'm kind of a big deal. You don't have any alcohol. Well, that's disappointing. How about you? Do you have alcohol? No, you're training people. Okay. Alcohol? Oh, okay. Shack. Because I don't have alcohol here. Which is a bit bad. We need some good alcohol if we're gonna make our way to the place we want to go. Hey, Severe, it's been a long time, but how about that boat to Solstheim? And here we are. Home of the Dragonborn DLC, but famously it was first the Blood Moon DLC. This is the Isle of Solstheim. And instead of starting out in Raven Rock, which is up the coast that way, we start off at Fort... you have a name? Fort Frostmoss. Yes, you do. So nobody in this fort will talk to you until you start a quest and give them alcohol. We don't have any alcohol. So we're just going to do a bit of exploring while we're here. But say if I continue Morrowind as our series for alternating between magic and a series, we'll be doing Blood Moon. But I might not. We have completed Morrowind. That in of itself is an impressive goal. And generally, I feel like it's okay to have a little shorter challenge here and there. We might do something horror related. We haven't done anything horror related in a while. But we're just kind of cruising, honestly. I want to go north and find the Thrisk and the Skal Village. If we can find Thrisk and Skal Village. Well, there's no easy teleportation on Solstheim, so that really won't help us. These are Reeklings. Remember what they look like in Skyrim? They don't look like that. They also are really buff in this game. Like, one of the weirdest transitions, because I started off with Morrowind. But I played Skyrim, and then I played Oblivion. So I played the series in that order. And when you play the series in that order, one of the weirdest things you'll come across is the difference between goblins and Reeklings, who are kind of like goblin kin, between the games. So Reeklings don't appear in Oblivion, but goblins do. And goblins don't appear in Skyrim, but goblins do appear in Oblivion. So you got one of each in each of the categories. And Reeklings in this game are no joke. Like, They are a proper in-game enemy. They have uh, very powerful short blade weapons, and they have, well, we can kill some just to show you. And I know I'm two-shotting them, but that's because I'm kind of OP. So if you look at the Weakling Blade, it does 1 to 20, 13 to 28, 18 to 30, and then 11 to 23. Like, it's a short blade. Well, technically a long blade, but it's kind of a shorter blade. You compare that to like a dagger, it's doing 3-4 times the amount of damage. And they all have magic resist, which means like if you pop them with like your powerful flame spell, it comes back at you and you are toast. So this is a Skull Village back in the day. I honestly like this aesthetic. It's really cool. After you defeat the Blood Moon quest line, there's a ring that appears here that lets you look at all of the cutscenes from it. Oi. I'm complimenting you. Please do not kill me. So that's the main hall. On the roar. Don't remember you. But I'm gonna go back down to Thrisk because Thrisk has some cool stuff in it, and it doesn't play as big of a role in the Blood Moon story as it. I don't want to say as it could, but as it generally. I don't really want to spoil it. Is what I'm trying to say, but there's a period where there won't be a Thrisk to worry about, and I kind of just want to spend a little time in Thrisk. Hey, there's Thrisk. So one of the coolest things about Thrisk is this hollowed tree stump here. You have Shadow Sting, a unique blade, does 5 times 20, 100 points of poison damage, and is an ebony blade, so it's really powerful. You have Treachery, which is a gauntlet that increases lockpicking. You have the original iteration of Ebony Arrows of Slay. They do 132 damage on their own, and they do 5,000 points of health damage. This can one-shot anything. If we had taken these to Dagoth and were skilled enough to use a bow, we could have just killed him with one of those. Then we have Deceit, fortifies your sneak skill 20 points. And then the Ring of the Raven's Eye, fortifies Marksman 20 points and Eye of the Night 20 points. Like if you look at Azura's ring, Eye of Night 20 points, Restore Fatigue 3 points. Like, that's on par with a ring that we got from the literal hand of a god. And then there's this bloodstained note. S. Here is the equipment I told you about. Remember, the weak deserve no mercy. E. So that's the most OP gear in the game. In here is Broinjor. Broinjor makes custom fur armor. So he makes Snow Bear and Snow Wolf armor. And he gives you this little list. I think it's one of these full pages. There it is. Call yourself a hunter, now prove it. Hiding in the wilds of Solstheim are elusive white bears and snow wolves. These fur can protect you from the frigid cold. So, these are the prices for things. And the really nice part about this armor is that it's constant effect enchanted armor when you get it. So you also make you like regular wolf armor, and that can be kind of good too. But like if you're kind of low level and you want some really good equipment, get some gold, come up here, kill some bears, and you'll have decent equipment. This guy's in charge of Thrisk at the moment. This is something that did not appear in a later iteration of Thrisk. This is basically where you put the trophy as to why you're in charge. So Grist the Yellow was a chieftain of Thrisk. He killed him. This is his head. So that's Thrisk for you. That's a mead. I love mead. I don't really want to buy it though. So I think I'm going to end it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, leave a like, subscribe. Morrowind will not disappear from the channel. I know I said that about Elden Ring too, but like this is a game that I literally play every year, so it'll return in some form at some point. So thank you guys for watching. In keeping with tradition, I am completely unprepared to stop recording, so I'll say it now that I am ready. Bye for now. See you in the next one.